gonna cry, Don. I'm always crying over here.
And I know this is something that you talk about too on your podcast sometimes. It's kind of like you got to shift your mindset and break out of like the 9 to 5,
Yes.
sort of mentality, and stop just constantly doing things for other people, which is still good. It's a core, it's part
Right.
of who we are, right? But like create your own voice, like find your own voice, right?
100%.
And it probably wasn't until I was like, I don't know, maybe 31 or 32, and I had a brief first marriage when I was like 29 or 30 that didn't go very well,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of got this like reset.
Yep.
And I started working at economic development, started doing more networking.
That's when we met.
That's when we met. Started being around more people, and that's when I just kind of like broke out of my shell, and like I still feel like every few years I'm finding my voice, like
It's funny because we met and I had a little focus group. This is now way later in my late 20s. I said, Don, I want you part of this group because I want to do
remember
this.
that.
I want to
Yeah.
really become someone.
Yeah, you
And
called it your board.
My board. I
Yeah.
said, I want my personal board to help me and tell me what you see of me.
Mhm.
And I brought you on because you had such a big voice and such a powerful presence. And I loved your personality. We were both Italian and we had the same values
Yeah.
and just good-hearted people.
Mhm.
And I will never forget that day. You were just like, you have to be you, like authentically you.
Mhm.
And that was the first time I ever heard that. Now every podcast in the country talks about it, but you said that to me first. And I'll never forget that. And I was like, is it okay to actually be me? And you're like, Michelle, yes. It took me forever to realize it, but I'm me. And that's what makes me great. And seriously, it brings tears to my eyes because that was you who said that to me. I'm gonna cry, Don. I'm always crying over here.